We'd like to take a minute here at Redline Radio LLC to thank all of our great sponsors. Detroit Auto Parts is the official parts store of Redline Radio and home of our original studio. With two convenient locations, one on the east side, you can call 216-531-7373, or on the west side, and that west side location is also the home of Redline Radio Studio number 1. You can call them at 216-398-7373. At either location, mention Redline Radio and get 10% off your purchase. Speaking of sponsors that sponsor stations, Growing Wings Adult Services is the official sponsor of the state-of-the-art Studio number 2. Growing Wings Adult Services has over 7 years experience taking care of adults with disabilities. For more information, contact Lisa today at 234-334-7547. And as testified by all their satisfied customers, Dynatech's diamond saw blades are the fastest cutting, longest lasting. Customer satisfaction is how we measure success at Dynatech, and our engineers are always available to help you troubleshoot and solve a problem on your job site. Dynatech is the only saw blade company recommended by the pavement marking manufacturing industry. They're located in Elyria, Ohio. Dynatech is committed to being the top diamond saw blade company around the world. You can contact Dynatech today at 1-800-466-9001, or you can visit their website at dynatech.com. NASCAR fans, if you're looking at getting specialized past or present NASCAR diecast and model car kits, you reach out to Pit Road Diecast. Bill Rabbits and the team are there for all your diecast needs. Call them today, 216-355-2347. Mention Redline Radio and get $5 off your in-store purchase. Let's not forget about the official merchandise provider of all things Redline Radio. That would be Incredible Keepsakes. T-shirts, cups, binders, keychains, you name it, Incredible Keepsakes can make it. The official merchandise provider for Redline Radio LLC and our show hosts. Call Mike and Diane today at 440-242-9648 or check out all their great merchandise at IncredibleKeepsakes.com. As Diane always says, cherished moments are made to last forever. Let's talk about home improvement. When we talk home improvement, we talk Wiggins Construction and Home Improvement. Bathrooms, kitchens, windows, doors, siding, radio stations, and so much more. Residential or commercial, call Will today, 440-731-7654, and tell them Redline Radio sent you. Bad Juju still remains the official band of Redline Radio LLC, covering all your favorites from the 80s and 90s. To book Bad Juju today, contact Chad Moon at 440-458-0209. Lucy's Pub is where we go when we like to unwind after a busy day. Located at 2218 Broadview Road in Cleveland, Ohio, Michelle and the staff at Lucy's are always committed to giving their guests the best experience. Join them every Friday night for karaoke and, of course, all your hometown sports games. Call them today, 216-675-0013. Stock car racing fan, I am the premier stock car racing series in Northeast Ohio, Michigan, and Indiana. Redline Radio is proud to sponsor the Ohio Wheelman Series. Still looking for sponsors for 2023? No better way to get your logo out there than on the fastest street stocks in the state. Not to mention, local racers are some of the most loyal people when it comes to supporting local sponsors. Reach out to Will Wiggins today about how you can be a part of the Ohio Wheelman Series. Driveway looking a little rough? Well, we know who to call. ACS, Affordable Concrete Solutions, LLC. Call them today at 440-714-1987 or go to their website, Affordable Concrete Solutions, LLC. You can also email them at Affordable Concrete Solutions, LLC redlineradio@gmail.com. Looking to advertise with a radio station? Get a hold of Dave at Redline Radio at 440-503-0828. And for all of our programming information, check out redlineradiolllc.com. You know what else we got there? A 24-hour live radio station playing all kinds of music all day and all night. You can also check us out on social media at Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and of course, LinkedIn. And if you want to take Redline Radio on the go with you, download the Redline Radio LLC app on the Google Play Store.
Is your stamped concrete discolored, fading, or cracking? Don't replace it, reface it. At ACS Affordable Concrete Solutions, we restore patios, pool decks, driveways, and more for a fraction of the cost to replace it. We fix sealer issues, can change the color, or restore your entire patio with little disturbance to your surrounding area. Also offering a wide variety of concrete coatings. If you're in Lorain or the surrounding counties, visit www.concreteacs.com or call 855-BLAST-24 for a free quote today.
I was feeling kind of down tonight. Psych! It's TimbukTuesday!
What?
TimbukTuesday!
Huh? Yikes.
Hey, partner, what y'all about to do? Y'all might as well have a seat and let me holler at you. I'm about to bring the I'm about to bring the laughs. I'm about to pack a punch. You know I'm hungry, little mama. Come on, let's do lunch. You know I'm next top comic, but let's just stick to topic. I'm Timbuktu, my people, and I'm not here to gossip. I'm only here to shop it, but I might get obnoxious. I want to hear your vision, but please make it hypnotic. You know I'm on a mission, but please I need permission to sign this paperwork. This just give me permission to check your intuition. I want to feel your vibe. It takes a village, baby. I'm about to build this ride.
It's TimbukTuesday. It's TimbukTuesday. It's TimbukTuesday. Hey. What's up, everybody? Yeah, we about to throw a party. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to TimbukTuesday. I am in the building with my dog, Major Key. Y'all know him as Worldwide Mage.
What's good, brother?
Shit, what's up with you, dog?
Oh, man, just chilling, bro. What's good with you?
Yes.
Is this good? We good?
Turn it a little. Just the mic. Turn just the mic part.
Oh, what part? Oh, this part?
Yeah.
We good?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm bringing closer.
Yeah, bring it closer.
All right, I was wondering, like, damn, I can't even hear myself.
Yeah.
That one thing, it's another. Come on, Redline. We got to get this together. I can't keep it like this. I'm up here too much for this shit.
Right.
What's going on, brother?
Not much, man. Just had a crazy weekend, man.
Yes, sir. Battleground shit, right?
Yeah, man. Battleground was live as fuck, bro.
It was.
It was amazing, man. Shout out to MV Jazzo, Big Jazzo, not the little one.
That's the champ.
Yeah, that's the champ, man.
She like what, undisputed or some shit, right?
Basically undefeated.
I keep seeing like it was a lot of I seen you obviously posting about it. I seen some other people posting about it too, and I just like always see her with the belt. So I'm assuming she got to be like undisputed at this point. She rolling around with the belt every time that I've seen her post and shit. Yeah,
she on the 3-peat, man.
That's tough. That's tough.
3-peat, man. She JG, what up, JG? Shout out to Talking About Balls every Wednesday from 7 to 9. Every other Wednesday right now, actually. But yeah, man, it was fire, man. It was a fire show. A lot of great performances for real. Like it was some crazy performances. The one dude, OG Menace.
Okay.
He was just a performer. He didn't compete, but he did a great job. It was him. It was. I'm trying to think who the next performer was. I think it was another performance before actual competition. But it was nice, man. It was Caesar Rio, Toot the Brand, Envy Jazzo, of course, Big Pressure, Baby Voice Dilo. Who else competed? I think it was name was Big Mac, I believe, or some. I forgot his name.
Come on, Big Mac. Okay.
But he performed Gunna.
Gunna?
Not Gunna. I forgot his actual.
That's tough. Gunna was there.
No, they would have snitched on him. Somebody's car almost got stolen in the parking lot.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was just a wild night.
You gotta refresh my memory. Is this a battle? Is it a competition? Is it about who got the best skill, the best punchline, the best overall?
So it was hip hop performance based competition. I can't just say hip hop. It was music. I mean, most of it was all hip hop, but it was a performance based competition put on by Misha Shredder. Shout out to Meech, Shredder Gang. This was Battle of Ohio, Battle for Ohio. I'm sorry, Fight for Ohio 4.
I kept seeing the flyers. All I kept thinking about was like Def Jam Vendetta and shit.
Right. It was bracket style, so it was 8 people competing to be able to go against Jazzo.
So it's Battle of Ohio. So it was like people from all over, or it was mostly Cleveland people.
It was mostly Cleveland people. Okay. But it's Fight for Ohio. So he reached. He want people to come up from anywhere. Anywhere that's there. It was just a fire show for real, man. It was everything about the show was lit. Besides the person almost getting a car stolen. But shout out to the dude, to the doorman, for going outside to smoke. He went outside to smoke, caught them before they could actually steal the car. So everybody else shit was pretty much safe after that, because if you get caught, you ain't coming back to the scene of the crime.
For sure.
Like, niggas is on alert now.
So you said it was 8 people had to battle each other to go against Jazz. So she had like a pass to the finals type shit.
Yeah, she automatically in the finals.
Okay.
And it was crazy because she so I seen an interview that she had on the King King Tiff, I believe it's called. I've followed the page on YouTube. I've seen a couple interviews with a couple homies on there, and Jazzo was on there recently. She had like basically all her trophies. Like, she had the belt. She got an OEA. She got a trappy. I got a trappy too. I'm happy about that. And she had one that's like they had a competition. What up, Dubbington? What's up, Dave? My shirt has an 11 on the back, so he said it's a big 11. It looked like 2 eyes. She had one. It was a competition they put on to have somebody compete against Jazzo, and she won that competition too. Like,
who made it to the finals to compete against her?
So Toot the Brand. Shout out to Toot the Brand. Toot. She was killing it, man. She was deceptive, like, because at first, matter of fact, she went against Nettles. That's who else was on there. Nettles. So her and Nettles went against each other, and like, she was like, I don't know, should I let her go first? Like, she was like she was like nice. She was all cool and timid, I guess to say. I'm not gonna say she wasn't cool afterwards, but like, once she started performing, she like turned up, bro. Like,
do you think that leaves the competitors at a disadvantage because you gotta go through rounds and you gotta come with fire, and then Jazz get to look and she get to study the competition?
I mean, absolutely, but I will say, she hasn't. What makes her performance harder for them is because she can come in with a game plan like knowing what she's about to do, like she could set up for the whole show, like which
You're talking about Jazz, right?
yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like she got like low-key an advantage.
no, she absolutely do. She got the belt, like so. You,
I mean, but yeah, if you want to beat the champ, you got to beat the champ,
right? So if you and I will give a shout out to two. All of the first two, Jazzo got clean sweeps. This one, Jazzo was it was 2-1. So, so shout out to her.
Now, let me ask this, and Jazzo, she probably like, hey, cut this nigga Mike. Y'all ever think this do the reverse, make her go through everybody one by one?
She'd be hard. That'd be hard. That'll be hard. If she's like, you know what, I'm going straight through. I believe if she 5 peats, they gonna do it like 106 in Park.
Freestyle Friday.
Yeah. And she basically just legendary status, like, you went through all 5, you relinquished the belt, essentially.
I think the 5th one should go.
Well, she'll be able to keep that belt, not relinquish it.
Right.
And it'll be a new belt.
I think the 5th one, she go one by one. She should go scalp hunting.
That would be hard. I ain't gonna lie to you. If she did that, whew, I mean, it would definitely solidify her status. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong.
No pressure though, Jazz. I don't know you. I've been seeing pictures with you with the belt. I respect you. You're gangster. Hey man, there's always got to be a new challenge out there somewhere.
Right. What I like about Jazzo though, like she is 100% her, even on stage. Her presence, like everything, like how she is on stage is how she is off stage. Like she the same person. Like, and I big respect that. And it was just a dope show. Like she had like 5 strippers on stage.
Dang, I missed that.
Yeah, she had they put a pole up. She was like, give me some time. I need to put this pole up. Like they put a whole stripper pole up in the venue.
Damn, that's tough.
Right. Like it was fire, man. It was fire. It was definitely dope. Shout out to Verb. My nigga Verb was DJing. He made me and me and Meech do a dance battle.
Oh, yeah, the dance off.
Well, I apparently I won because I did the world's biggest worm. It was fun though. I was just I just be silly and shit.
Right.
It was Cesario. He when he came on stage first, he was just like, if I get started, I just want to say our glory to God, all the stuff. Earthworm Tim. Shout out to Pizzle. Pizzle handed out the belt. He gave out the deciding vote. It was 3 judges. Milan, the artist, was one of the judges. Pizzle was one of the judges. And I forgot her name, but she got a podcast called All Fact No Cap. And she was the other judge. And the song that Toot did, she did like a Beat It. It was like a Beat It cover, not a cover, but like it was a sample. I want to say a Beat It sample.
Okay.
She was doing it on stage, doing the Beat It on stage. The shit was crazy. And that's why the person that run the All Fact No Cap, she was like, look, Jazz will always kill it, but that Beat It song was crazy, which it was though. Like, right. It definitely was fire. It just was a dope ass show, man. When C's came on stage, he started talking, when he finished his round, and she gave the judge from All Fact No Cap, she gave C's the nod. And they was like, well, what sets C's apart? And I was like, Jesus. Because he was the only one that came up and said, put God first, type stuff. But C's, like, I'm going to tell you about his performance. Like, the way he performed, like, he's one of a kind. Because one, like, he don't rap over his own track. Like, I mean, like, he doesn't have the verse on the track. He raps over the track.
Oh, the Jada Kiss route.
Yeah. So like, yeah, it got the ad libs and stuff like that, but he rapping the whole everything. Like, ain't no ain't no voice like you can tell he ain't lip singing none of that.
Right.
Like you can hear C's, and like it's just dope, man. His performances is fire, man. He got my shit hard work. That's my shit. But man, it was just fire. Baby Dilo, baby voice Dilo was just whew. The Pizzle, what's her name from All Fact No Cap? Please tell me her name, because I don't want to keep saying All Fact No Cap. We gotta need her name. I know her name, I just can't think of her right now, man. Right. Yeah. But it was when she changed baby voice Dilo to Mr. Drip, because he got a song called Drip that he did, and that song was crazy.
Okay.
That song was crazy. Shout out to Hayes and B-Jax. They did they was the headliners, and they killed it. They say they're the best duo, so I went with it. I'm like, what's the best? Ain't no better duo. Can y'all name a better duo than these two? And they was like, shit, I'll wait. I was like, well, you got peanut butter jelly, you got burgers and fries. Yeah, like I'll just name it shit.
That's
right. Just be a funny.
right.
Just trying to have fun with it for real. But them niggas, man, they definitely, like, you could just tell, like they meant to be like not to say a group, but them niggas they do it, man.
Squad.
Yeah.
Collection. Nah, that's for sure. Oh yeah, how was damn, what was it? Was it Spaces? Not Spaces.
Oh, the stream space.
Bro, you send it to me, nigga. How you gonna send it after you perform?
I think I had tried to send it beforehand, but it was just I don't know what happened.
I think it was the person after you was up.
Oh, I might have sent it to you. Like, did you click it? I thought I sent it to y'all before I went up.
Maybe you did. I don't know.
I thought I was
sending
sending it to everybody, so I know I sent it to y'all before we went up.
I seen the person right after you.
Oh yeah. I mean, I was only up there for a minute. Did you watch it though? Did you watch it back? Because I mean, you could see it.
It was back. No, I watched just the last. I think it was 2 people before you. After you.
Yeah.
I seen both of them. I didn't know I could watch it back.
Yeah, you can watch it back.
I'll go watch it.
It wasn't even really no set. Like, I did some of my jokes, but I really just was just going like for real. I watch back my stuff, like kind of watching back the film, like when you in sports and shit.
Yeah.
I try not to get too wrapped up into it, because I'd be sitting there critiquing it for days.
Right.
Like, oh, I could have did this better. I could have did this better. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad thing. It's just you don't want to get too trapped into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Would you ever do any type of entertainment? Anything in entertainment?
Nah, probably like. I mean, if I was to pick something, probably like hosting or something, I feel like I could get in my bag, but I can't like rap or write no poet or nothing like that. And I don't think I'm funny. I don't think I can get I could, like, if you gave me like a year, no, I ain't gonna put
a year. That's crazy.
I ain't gonna put that time on myself, because there's been a year to pass and niggas be talking about, hey, get up.
What's up, H?
You said a year, nigga. You had a whole year to write.
You had a whole year. I mean, you don't need, but like shit. I told you Charlie did it, right? Charlie did what up and did comedy.
Also is a rapper.
He is, and he fights, so he definitely in front of people. You know what I mean? It's definitely, it's understood. You know what I mean? I get it.
I mean, I don't know if DJ and Con. I remember at one time, like, Vinny obviously DJ.
Yeah.
And like he used to be at the crib, like practicing and shit. So I'd be over there, like practicing like transitions and shit, like mixing shit. It was this one, 6 guy where he's like, you should some you wear U-chain. And then like he had told me like how to bring in. So it was like, U-chain, then you hear like the beginning of you remind me like dun, 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 like the beginning.
Yeah.
I had learned to like seamlessly like mix that in, transition it in, and then like shit like that. But that was like a minute ago. Yeah,
I'm about to start DJing myself.
For real?
Yeah. I had my first DJ gig is on the 8th.
Oh, that's tough. Where at?
It's gonna
be in no hood spot. I'm not trying to smell like that.
It might be in the hood spot. Like,
I mean, I'll pull up type shit because I don't want to be one of them niggas like, hey, support you when you make it. But I really just want to grab a drink and not risk my life.
Let me see if I can pull it up.
But he did let me DJ. I DJ at one of our house parties before though. I got like 30-minute set, and then I'll never forget because somebody, it was, matter of fact, it was Amber. Y'all remember Amber? She was up here before. She was like,
shout out to Amber.
Why you ain't play some shit that's gonna make bitches shake their ass? Like, but nobody. So then I started like getting into like the shake the ass bag, and like nobody was shaking ass. So that shit made me so mad because like don't interrupt my flow. Which one? Obviously I'm not a DJ, so like I know real DJs with them like, no, you shouldn't even let that interrupt your flow. But this is like a house party. This ain't no club. I ain't getting paid. I just want the women to have a good time. So if the women having a good time, obviously the fellas gonna have a good time. So I started playing ass shaking music, and then nobody shook their ass. So then I'm like, why? What the vibe? And I could have just played great.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like if y'all gonna twerk some, girl. You know what I mean? Twerk some shit.
Twerk some.
You know what I mean? Like I was trying to see ass shake too, but it's a house party and nobody was shaking ass. And I didn't think playing shaking ass music was gonna work, which it didn't. So like stop interrupting. Like if anything, she should have had to shake her ass because she asked.
Right. She, especially if she the one to ask, she definitely should have got up and shook her ass. If she didn't, you failed.
Yeah, but you know, so I had a little set of PS3 legendary house parties.
Hey.
Did you find it? Where you wishing on?
Yeah, it's on the west side. It's 6-7.
Nigga, do this place exist?
Yeah, 6702 Detroit Avenue. It's near the West Theater.
All right. Well, shout out to your first gig. What time you going on?
Well, the doors open at 7, so I'll probably be there by that time.
At 7. Oh, see, that's like kind of cool because I mean, no offense, nobody might not be there, but I ain't gonna probably rest my life at that point. So
I don't think that's in the hood, so I think you're safe.
All right. Yeah.
I mean, it's on Detroit, 67 in Detroit. So I mean,
I'm not familiar with the West Side.
Me neither.
I'm an East Sider. I know I be knowing about the West Side. I be running around. Like I just can go off vibes. So it's like it feels like when Chagrin turns into Kinsman. That's how I know if I'm in the hood on the West Side.
Oh, that's funny as hell. Well, Superior turns into Detroit, so I don't know if that makes a difference.
I just go on the vibes. Like when I'm rolling and I'm pulling up to the spot, I just, you know, you can feel it. It's like in DC. Like if you ever go to DC, I swear to God, like the hood, literally, it's like monuments, nice area, college, hood, and it's just like nigga on the same street, like 3 blocks away. It's like, dog,
definitely Kinsman and Chagrin.
I am in the hood. Like that's how it is in DC. So I mean, I guess if that's how it is on the West Side, I'll figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been over to this location yet, but you know, the person who's throwing it on, he's a stand-up guy, so I mean, I don't think he be in all that shit. Don't get me wrong, he live in the hood.
I'm say money sauce, so he might just wear the bag.
Facts.
But how you get into it? I mean, like this show, like you've been practicing DJing for a minute, or
no? Something I've been wanting to get into,
okay.
And then I run a lot of sound, so and I kind of DJ, but I don't like. I haven't had a turntable and all that stuff. Got one now. Well, Redline has one, and I do everything with Redline. So, and I'm actually learning and everything, trying to get the transitions. I mean, because everybody, I feel like everybody can play music if you know. Not everybody, but if you play music, you listen to music. I feel like you can get the gist of it if you know how to count. With the music, I feel like you could do that real easy.
I think the biggest thing is like the transitions. Like you could tell, like, I mean, of course, like people make mistakes, so that's given. But like when the transition is just consistently not it, you just like, damn.
And I don't even think I got to go that crazy. Like I could probably for real play like a good playlist.
Yeah, and I also don't think everything needs like a fire transition. Something is just like a smooth transition.
Yeah,
and then sometimes when you just hit that.
When you hit that real transition,
the niggas like, how did he pull that out? You know what I mean? Like that should be crazy.
Yeah, I definitely want to do some. I just want to try a couple crazy things, like you know what I mean, couple transitions. Probably do some. Like I probably play Deja Vu into Exchange off of Exchange from Bryson, and Deja Vu with Cole.
Yes.
That's like easy though.
Yeah, that's the same.
It's like the same.
But you can play with that though, because it's the same song. Like you could do something like, I don't want to, I'm sure you'll figure it out, but you could do something crazy with that for sure.
Yeah, it's a couple because I can play the actual track, the sample leading into it. Then like shit, it's a lot of samples, a lot of songs that use a lot of samples now. So like,
yeah, for sure.
And that's all. I'm always looking for samples anyway. Like, what sample is this? We send messages. Yo, what sample is this? Or like, yo, did you hear this sample? Like, this was crazy. So, I feel like it's gonna be, it's not gonna be too hard of a thing for me to pick up. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying like I'm already good at it, like, cause I'm not. But I feel like, with the practice, putting in the time. I mean, it's a very lucrative business. Everybody need DJs. Like, it really ain't no. Like, it's not even oversaturated. Like, yeah, you might hear about a lot of DJs, but like people still need DJs.
Right. For sure.
It's like having a barber. Like, it's 1 million barbers in the city. Like, and yet people still need barbers. Like, so, I'm looking forward to it, man. I can't wait to do it, man.
That's tight. Randomly, just because you were speaking on samples, I've been in my listen to Big Sean Detroit 2 album, right?
Yeah, absolutely. One of my favorite albums, man.
I've been playing Don Life crazy lately. That sample, the Human Nature sample. Which a lot of people have sampled Human Nature, but I don't know. I've just been playing Don Life lately. Yeah. Like, that shit just came
out. My shit will, I Am Unstoppable, nigga. It's still.
Yeah, I think my favorite songs on there is Don Life, Full Circle, and then was it Friday Night Cypher? That's my shit.
Yeah, it's a whole bunch of shit on there. The Friday Night Cypher definitely go crazy.
Yeah, Friday Night. I think Sean rapped on the when they did the We Gonna Make It flip. I think it was him and I can't think of my nigga name now. It's gonna, and I don't want to look it up. But it's gonna I gotta look it up. And it's gonna. I'm sorry because that's my dog. I'm a fan of his. But I put myself on the spot.
Yeah, you gotta find it.
Yeah.
What up, Reese? Shout out to Reese. Hey, Reese, tell me how did it go? How did the celebration go? The nomination for what you got nominated. She prestigious, like she.
For real, what happened? What we doing? Congratulations, by the way.
I don't want to misspeak, but we did have. Did you win? Did you win the award, or how did that go?
It was Bodie James. I couldn't fucking think of my dog.
I have no idea who Bodie James is.
I like Bodie. He do a lot of stuff with like the cool kids, so like Sir Michael Rocks, and Chuck English.
Okay.
Yeah, Bodie. They was rapping on the We Gonna Make It beat, and they flipped it.
Okay.
I like that. That's my favorite section of the song, because just the way they flip the beat and shit.
We gonna make it.
I like
we gonna make it. Don't make it.
I don't know if we got some time later. We gotta talk about it was this thread talking about the biggest cap in rap history, and they was talking about they was like,
well, shit, we can talk about it now.
No, I don't want to step on because we got shout out to people's accomplishment, but they're talking about,
I was waiting for it to put it in. So
they're talking about Jada, because we gonna make you say my bathtub lift up, my walls do a 360. I got the shit that the government got. They was like, man, this nigga probably had regular walls, a steel bathtub. They say yeah, regular nigga shit. That shit was funny.
I mean, that's the thing. A lot of people do be capping in their raps, man.
Of course, man. Like, I mean, it's always a lot of upselling their raps, but that shit funny.
Upselling. Ooh, that's a good word. Yeah, I definitely like it. Was funny. Listening to some people rap, like seeing them like literally at the bottom. And they're talking about having
cars and houses.
Yeah.
And then they rent due and they can't pay the
right.
I see it a lot, man.
Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I understand. Like, I guess it's manifestation.
It's funny. We're gonna circle back, but I got myself in a little bit of trouble, not real trouble, but like my friends, because like I try not to read Instagram captions more because niggas be lying, bro. Niggas be fucking lying in their captions. So I only react to the pictures that I see. So I seen something with my homie, my sis. she had posted something. She had posted her in a duel. So I'm thinking it's New Bay or whatever the case may be, and she posting about her ex. And I did not read the caption because I'm like, niggas lying their caption. Like, if you look at my captions now, like I'll just put something basic, like it'll be like some emojis or like the location I'm in. Like when I was in Montreal, for instance, I was like, oh, they need to bring the Expos back because Montreal Expos is a baseball team.
Yeah,
they in DC now. Something like that. Like that ain't cap, but niggas be like, hell yeah, I'm doing XYZ, and they not doing X, Y, or Z. So I just don't read captions, but it got me into trouble twice. So now I'm like, damn, man, maybe I need to at least read my friend's captions. Or if I'm going to comment on the picture, maybe I should then read the caption.
Yeah, maybe. You might want to.
Yeah, I'm just sick of all the cap. Like I get it. Like it's social media, so we all know. Like, can we just?
What up, Jess?
I mean, be like a little real. Like even. Like you don't gotta tell us. Like if you're looking, like if you can't afford
CEO,
if you can't afford to pay your rent, right? Let's just say you don't gotta tell us you live in a mansion.
Facts.
Like you could just say like, I don't know, but like then like with the cap levels be so high, and then like fucking struggling to pay your mortgage. It's like, dog, you told us you was living in a mansion, nigga. We didn't ask you. We didn't ask for this information,
right? I know. I think it's wild. Like even when I do my comedy, like I try not to fabricate. I try to fabricate as least as possible. Stretching the truth, I won't like look at it too bad because sometimes you gotta exaggerate in comedy to make it funny.
For sure.
So, something like that wouldn't necessarily bother me. And then even in comedy, like you talking about you just trying to say funny shit. So if you come as a character, like I'm not gonna look at you like, oh, you ain't funny, you a character. Like, no, that's not one. It's not cool to say somebody ain't funny because you don't agree with it. Because one, comedy is subjective. Like if I don't find something funny, or I should say, like I'm not hysterically laughing, I still might find the comedy in it. Like if that makes sense. Like I can see why that's funny. Type thing. I can see why he got that reaction out of that crowd because it is funny, but it might not be hysterical. But that's subjective. With music, like people feel like they gotta say the most outlandish balling shit for niggas to relate. Like half the niggas is struggling just like you. Like I feel like if you come more real, what J. Cole say? Like, well, one, he said, when
you sound beautiful or something else.
I forgot exactly what he said, but even on one of his most recent tracks, or it was, I think it was Audio Hug, where he said, I'd rather, was it Audio Hug? Where he said, I'd rather do an interview. I'd rather do a rap than an interview now.
Oh, like, it was either that or All My Life.
It could have been All My Life. All My Life. It's how they gave me that.
Don't get me wrong. I do like some good rap cap. Like I do like hearing that your bathtub lift up your walls. That's my favorite part of the song. And then what the niggas say, we in the Cayman Islands, we brought our cars to the Cayman Islands. Like I do like that shit too.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like rap, as long as you clever, like it doesn't have to be like you don't have to be 100%, like
I'm
real.
sure Jada has a very nice house.
Right.
Even if the bathtub don't lift up, I'm sure it's
and the walls don't do a 360.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a very prestigious house. So
because why do you need the walls to do a 360? I mean, I guess if you lifting up to go outside, like I ain't been hit that, but if you lift it up to go outside, they can, have a bathtub in the moonlight, nigga. Like,
if you gonna have rap cap or just cap in general, like if you gonna take it to the next level, at least be like 2 steps under the level.
Facts.
Like I think like it should be like, yeah, you gotta be like 2 steps under the level. So like if you can't afford to pay your mortgage, then just say like, I got a nice duplex. Something.
Yeah, I guess. But I mean, we also got songs like was it Hood Rich? Can't pay my rent, but what he say?
Still fly.
Yeah,
can't pay
still
my
fly.
Rent, all my money spent.
Yeah,
got everything in my mama name.
Right. I mean, it's like, and I don't even think them niggas was for real. Like them niggas was paid at that time.
Man. They probably was rapping about some, or that could have been a song that was wrote when they didn't have it,
right?
And now like niggas is up and like, oh shit, let's put that shit on.
Yeah,
like, that should go with this beat. That beat's so classic.
That beat is classic. I stay fly.
With the caddy, start
Like, I don't know, man. I just enjoy. I enjoy clever lyrics.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I like a good punchline. I like a good entendre. I like when the entendre take me months to even catch on to like that it was like if I thought it was a double and then realized like it was a triple. Yeah, like that shit. Like
I always bring this line up. But when Wayne said I turn a penny to a motherfucking Janet Jackson. Now at first I'm just thinking
I see a double. Is it a triple?
I think it's just a double.
Okay.
It could be a triple. But I literally thought he was just talking about an ugly bitch to a bad bitch. Not thinking
Penny on
exactly.
Different Strokes.
She was on
Different Strokes, right?
No, it was Good Times. She might have been on Different Strokes too.
She was what's her name girlfriend at one point, wasn't she? She was Willis Grove.
I think it was a different name though on there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But she was definitely on Good Times. And you know, to Janet Jackson, I was just like, oh shit. Like it took me a minute to like really put that together. Like listening to this song for a minute. And then I was just like, oh shit. That's what he mean. Like I've been watching a couple videos on YouTube where they was like showing like doubles and triples entendres with Kendrick Cole.
Lou sent me one on Lupe on
the Lupe in the Third.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that's
that
whole breakdown was crazy.
Yeah. That was fire. It was one where like Kendrick was like counting down, like on the verse, essentially. Was it that part? I'm not sure exactly which one it was. I'll find it. Yeah, CEO said I watched a few of those on YouTube. Yeah, I think they started that on TikTok, and then of course, you know, the shorts on YouTube, just basically copy paste for real. Right. Which I need to do.
Bro, you didn't need to clip your shit.
Yeah, I should. I need to. It's just
how we clip your shit.
It's the time. You said how we all do it?
No, I'm saying we be doing like every time. Like if I say some fire shit, I'm clipping that shit.
It was funny. I was watching back the one where where Amber was on.
Oh yeah, I watched that one back. I got them on my phone. That shit was so perfect.
Like I was about to argue. Like no, I'm uplifted. What did you say?
I'm uplifting Black Queens all day. Yeah. The funny thing is that we argued in the car the whole way there. That's why they were so mad. Because we argued in the car the whole way here. And niggas thought they was about to get me. Well, that's good. He was just trying to see. He be trying to get Amber to say that I'm meaner than him. And she still won't say it. No matter how much me and Amber argue, she still would not say that I'm meaner.
I mean, just because y'all argue don't mean. I know.
It's funny as hell.
Yeah.
So he thought he was about to give me. I'm like, nah, switch it up. Yeah, pump fake, nigga. Y'all thought y'all about to have
you thought you got me, nigga. You thought you got me.
You didn't Black get me all day. When I reposted that shit too, it was so many women like, oh my god. Double entendre.
That shit was so funny, bro. That shit was so funny, man. Because it definitely wasn't, you know.
Nigga, speaking of, didn't we do a 30-minute joint with Amber after?
Yeah, I still got it.
Bro, I need to watch some of these back, man. We did one last year that we still ain't released. We might as well just release that bitch.
I mean, I ain't got no problem with it.
I might have to watch it back, though, because niggas was saying names on that one.
Yeah, anything that was recorded after the show, we drop names.
Niggas was definitely saying names.
I ain't got no problem with dropping names. I don't really care.
I don't, but I think niggas was talking low-key spicy on that one. It was, cause I remember me, you, Charlie, and Lou. I think niggas was talking spicy. I think niggas was talking.
Oh yeah, no, we can't do that. The women
they were shooting at, it was a lot on that one.
Yeah, we can't do that. We can't show that one. Well, it's going on the Patreon.
Or we could just drop a clip though.
We could.
Like we don't gotta say names, or we could edit. You know what I mean? Like
edit out the names, maybe.
Yeah, just a little.
It's a lot of work, bro.
Or, I mean, we could just drop a little 5-minute clip where he's talking. spicy, but not super spicy.
Yeah.
No, because that was a fun episode, though. I actually, if you could just, I want to watch that one back because I know I was low key talking crazy on
The
that
file
one.
just too big for me just to send them to you.
Okay.
If we got a flash drive, if you bring a flash drive next
Honestly,
time,
man,
I
I
could
got
just
like 8 of them at the crib.
yeah. Or shit, we could watch this bitch back tonight. I ain't doing shit.
All right, that's cool. Figure something out.
Yeah, but yeah, man. It's
Good times, man.
definitely some good times, man. You been watching any of the NBA stuff?
Yeah, man. My dog Bill. I know my dog. My dog Saudi. He leaving the park, decades, Rose Bar, St. Eve, Flores. But no, he going out to Phoenix, so I know he gonna be. I know this nigga Jordan Poole about to go crazy in DC just because.
You think so?
Well, it's a lot of baddies in DC, so
Oh, yeah,
you know when the baddies show up, Jordan Poole go crazy.
he definitely about to go crazy.
They said my dog about to be he gonna hit the game winner, then pull up at Rose Bar on the day party side on a smooth Sunday. No, Jordan Poole might have the baddies out in DC, man. It might go crazy.
Jordan, how you feel about Jordan Poole playing? Like his play style?
I think he actually might have a better chance. I think he had a good play style for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I just think he was like over there trying to do too much. Like, nigga, you got Steph on your team, you got Clay on your team, nigga, you got Draymond on your team, and you got Wiggins. Nigga, you trying to hoist that bitch from half court and you bricking that shit like, bro, nigga, that ain't your shot to take. That's Steph's shot to take.
He's definitely not the first option.
But now in DC, nigga, it's just him.
It's just him. Like, he about to go crazy, bro.
That nigga about to pull up from the Wizards logo, nigga. Like,
you think he gonna get the green light, or you think he gonna, they gonna try to cool him down?
No, I think he'll get the green light.
Yeah,
I think that's the best for his career, though. Honestly, I think like now, like he the best or the second best player on the team. If they sign Kuz back, he might be the second best player on the team. But that's still he still might be the first. I think he about to have the greenest of lights.
Yeah, he definitely,
especially if some baddies are sitting courtside.
For sure.
The greenest of lights.
All right. So, how you feel about Marcus Smart going to Memphis?
I think that's a good move for them. It was just something I was seeing yesterday. They were showing the parallels between Marcus Smart and I keep blanking on names when I'm on the spot. But what's the name? He used to be on the Celtics, and then he went to the Grizz back when they was just scoring no points, playing all defense.
Oh, Tony Allen?
Tony Allen, yes, sir. Thank you. So they both went to the Grizzlies the year they turned 29. They both used to play for the Celtics. They went to the finals with the Celtics. Both was defensive players of the year.
Yeah.
I think that's a good. He gonna help Jala, and I mean Marcus Smart is also good offensively too.
I think he's underrated for his offense is underrated.
So that nigga about to be he gonna lock shit up, and then that's gonna give Ja. Ja don't have to take defensive assignments. Not saying he did, because what's his name probably had defensive assignments anyway.
Who, Bane?
No, what's his name? They just got rid of Mr. TikToker.
Who they give up? Mike.
No, not Mike Conley.
No, Mike Muscala. And they had
Dylan Brooks is who I was thinking of.
Dylan Brooks. That's what I was thinking about.
Yeah, I think Dylan Brooks probably had to he was probably guarding the tougher players day in, day out.
Yeah.
But I think that's what Marcus Smart to do now, but he'll do it at a higher level.
That's it.
I also think I know Dame is loyal to Portland. I'm not even mad at it, but I don't think no matter what they do, they're not winning a championship. I seen something they want. He want them to sign Jeremy Grant and Draymond Green, and
what's up, Jeff?
That shit gonna be a first round exit.
Jeff said they swapped Jordan Poole for Chris Paul.
Yeah, they did.
Which they did. Yeah, he said who was a tiny bit shorter, but a substantially better rebounder and defender. Ooh. Chris Paul, I guess. This is better defender, better rebounder.
Chris Paul didn't want to be in DC.
No.
Nah.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I still would think that the Warriors are missing a piece.
Possibly.
I think Draymond might be gone too, right?
Well, he's a free agent, but I think they're gonna mess around and get a deal done.
Possibly.
I think he's gonna get him the first chance, and I think he will sign with them. Even if it's close, I think if the Warriors gave him less money, but it's close to what possible. They keep saying the Lakers, but I don't even think the Lakers got bread like that.
Yeah,
I mean they've been talking about the Kings. The Kings got bread, but I don't think he would leave Stephen Clay unless it's like undeniable money.
Yeah, no, I think he's gonna stay. I think he's gonna stay, but like I feel like I'm not gonna say nobody can really fit Draymond in because everybody can. He could fit any literally any system. But I just feel like he wouldn't get the same love if he went anywhere else because they already look at him as a dirty player.
No, I think he's one of them. I understand what you're saying. He never gonna get the love he gonna get in Golden State.
Yeah,
but I think like he'll get embraced wherever he goes.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely see that. Porzingis to Boston.
That might. I don't know if he was a missing piece, but
I don't know if he's a missing piece. If he can stay healthy though, on top of with them, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna take this back. I'm gonna be honest. I thought they would have got rid of Jalen.
I thought that's what they was gonna do too. I thought he was gonna try to get to Atlanta because he's from Atlanta. And then if they wouldn't have had to give up Ice Trey or DeJounte Murray, I thought that would have been a nice little.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's championship, but I think they could do something.
Yeah. They wouldn't have. I know they wouldn't have given up Trae Young for him, even though Trae do want to leave. This seems like he want to leave.
I don't think Trae want to leave. I just think he want to be around the winner. I think he likes
frustrated.
Atlanta. I think he likes Atlanta and the city, and he doesn't want to leave that. He just wants like them to build
around him
in Atlanta.
Yeah.
I
mean, but what? All right. So what would you think he would need? Because who all they got?
I don't know. They just traded John Collins, so they got him.
Oh, they ain't got Collins?
No, they just traded him to Atlanta. I mean, not Atlanta. Excuse me, to Utah for Rudy Gay. So I got Rudy Gay.
I mean, is Rudy still playing?
Bro, I literally tweeted that yesterday. I said I didn't know Rudy Gay was still in the league. I'm not even trying to be like Rudy Gay was my dog. But
no, that's the homie.
I didn't even know that nigga was still in the league.
Yeah, like I mean, I know they were saying like he had issues with hitting shots because his eyes was bad and he don't want to get the surgery. He don't want to wear glasses.
It's weird though. It's a lot of teams that I don't think are like one piece away that they acting like they are. Like I think the Clippers could be one piece away if they keep PG. If PG and Kawhi were to stay healthy and add one piece, I think they would be a finals contender. But like they're talking about like Dame to Brooklyn. I don't see that being a championship.
Dame to Brooklyn is not.
Like I see Dame to Miami possibly championship.
Dame to Miami would be.
I see crazy. Dame to Clippers possible championship.
Dame to the Clippers would be crazy. That would be a squad.
That's about it though. Like I couldn't see like
seen Dame on the
Lakers. Dame on the Lakers championship. I could see championship potential, but I couldn't see like Dame on the Hawks being championship. Like, they're not talking about that by the way, but I'm just saying like I don't think the Hawks are like one piece away.
Dame in the Green
or Dame in the Sixers.
Ooh, Dame in the Sixers.
Dame in the Sixers, and
even though what's his name is not a winner. I'm sorry.
James Harden.
Well, James Harden either. I mean, James Harden can ball. Like he's a baller. Embiid, he's a baller.
You don't like Embiid?
Embiid, but it's too soft for me, man. Like he has all the skill in the world. He is a great big man, and he plays so soft. He plays so soft. I'm mad that that Joke didn't get a third MVP. He deserved it.
Yeah, but you know how I go when it comes to MVPs. Like it gets to a point where like they don't give the MVP to the same person every year because it just becomes redundant. Even if like think how many times Jordan could have been the MVP, but he wasn't.
Yeah.
Think about all the times
LeBron
could have been the MVP. Think about even when Giannis could have been. So like who was it? Giannis had two. Yoke just had to like they could have probably just kept giving it to Giannis. They probably could have kept giving it to Yoke.
Facts. I mean that's definitely a fact.
And Kobe had one, and Steve Nash won back to back.
Facts.
So I don't even know what the MVP is like because it's always the argument: is it the most valuable player, like the most valuable to their team, or is it the best player in the league? And then I seem like we get that argument like every year.
I mean, but to say Jokic is not the most valuable player to their team and to the league is like crazy. Because
two of them things in a row. You're gonna give him his third,
and I feel like the reason why they didn't give him his third is because they was worried about if he has 3 MVPs, is he the best big man of all time? Which I mean, there's too many names to say he's the greatest of all time, but he on his way. Like he's balling. Like it was very little bigs doing what he do.
True. I mean, man, he got the finals MVP, so that.
I mean, he definitely got the finals MVP. He got the ring. He got what he really wanted.
Yeah. So
and that was to go home. Nigga. He ain't really care about nothing.
All my dog wanted to do is get back on that plane, get to Serbia, get to that horse.
All my nigga wanted to do was go home, bro.
Yo, I know the feeling, my boy. I know the feeling when you want to get to the crib and these niggas want to be out all night. Nigga, P. Diddy and shit, acting like the fucking city girls. Nigga, you just want to go home, bro.
I just want to go to my bed.
I just want to go to my bed, dog. But y'all over here bullshit. Nigga, I want to go home. Nigga, I know exactly how you feel, yo.
Yo, that's so funny. I wish y'all knew exactly what happened. Like,
Bro, I just want to go home, bro. Niggas was 6 deep in a 2-bed motel. Nigga, this was early 20s, so we really weren't, I mean, we ain't had grown money like that. Niggas was just trying. I was still in school. That's how.
Yeah. And you was like, wait, a fifth wheel too, so I would have wanted to
fifth wheel, and I was a fifth wheel, and I had no bread, nigga. I was a college student, so I was basically living off a college check refund shit. Y'all remember those days if y'all was there, bro. I did not want to. And the plan was because I wouldn't even. I would have went because I would have. It was definitely a lit trip. But he was like, "Hey, nigga, we going home. We going home." So I'm like, "Bet, niggas going home tonight. We going up to the D, do our woo wop, and we coming back." Nigga,
it's
then
so
I think it was like
D.
it started snowing or something. Niggas got tired, started drinking. I seen it setting up. I kept looking at my phone again later and later. I'm like, niggas ain't going home. Bro, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. I could not afford to get a room at that time. So here we are, man.
My nigga was in a chair.
Yeah, I was in a chair, man. I was 5 deep in a motel room in the D, man. It was good times, though. It's funny. I seen this post the other day. A friend of mine posted, and it was like basically like a room. It was like a motel, and it was like, if you like to stay in these type of accommodations, please don't invite me to the kick it. So I'm like, hey man, that shit build character, bro. I remember being in them type of rooms, like where you, nigga, you gotta look at, nigga, you gotta make sure you put the chair on top of the door, everything. And now, you know what I mean? Like you get older, and you get a little more money. Now you stand in different type of places, and you know what I mean, you gotta appreciate like that struggle. Like I don't ever want to take it for granted because you could be right back on 8 Mile.
That's some facts.
In a fucking dingy room. But them was good times. That's a great story. No,
it was great. It was a great time.
Go home.
Nigga, that shit was so funny. I think at that moment is when she thought you was retarded.
No, them niggas couldn't be for weeks too, by the way. You see, they still won't let me get that shit down, dog.
I let you live it down. You brought it up.
Yeah, cause I just felt my dog. He wanted to go home. I'm like, yeah, nigga, I know the feeling. But see, now if we was ever in that situation, like niggas got enough to get their own room, have our own space. You know what I mean? So if that was the
nigga really wanted to leave, he can. Like,
yeah, or I just, you know what I mean? I get my room. Everybody get their room. They do what they do, and then we wake up in the morning and we I do want to go back to Detroit. I mean, obviously that's an easy play to make, but just like I know that they, trying to revitalize and bring back downtown and all that.
Yeah,
I ain't been in a minute.
I ain't been since then, nigga.
I've been one more time since then, but even that was like a little minute ago.
I'm trying to think. Nope, yep, I haven't been since then. That's the last time I went.
Selling cans. Niggas had them cans.
Bruh.
Nigga,
we used to when we used to come home, when we was going to school up there, we used to come home. Niggas used to, the way the people would chip in, the way the street would chip in, say the cans. Niggas would say the cans, nigga give like, and them niggas drink beer all day, every day. Yep. Like 30 packs on 30 packs, nigga. So a nigga come home, they run through a 30 pack in a day. So you come home every 2 weeks. Nigga, what's 30 times 14? Nigga, that's a lot, nigga. Hold on, nigga. I'm about to pull up the calendar, nigga. I can't even. We pull up the calculator.
What we say 30 times?
30 times 14. So it's 420. So it's 420. It's just $4.20, but because it was 10 cents a can.
Yeah, but that's a lot. You talking about on a daily basis, niggas. That shit add up. That shit.
It's $42. $42. I'm tripping. Wait a minute, am I? Times $42. Yeah, so $42.
That shit gonna get you where you need to go.
Facts. So I mean, even if that's the gas to get home and back.
Yep.
Because nigga come home.
You can definitely get to Detroit in one time.
Yeah, and see, this is when gas wasn't $7 a gallon. Gas was probably like close to $2. It wasn't $2 yet. It was close to $2, I believe.
Magical times.
Right. So, you know, you get home, you get home, get some food, see the peoples. If you had a shorty, go see the shorty. You know, go home. When you go back to Michigan, and you good. And it was only I wasn't driving then. Lewis was doing all the driving.
It's funny. I seen they got a Ohio billboard right downtown Detroit. I sent that shit right to Chloe. He said, "Yeah, we taking over, nigga."
That's what it say.
It's Ohio billboard, and it's right in downtown, the heart of downtown Detroit.
That's wild.
And I'm like, yeah, we taking over block by block.
I gotta reach out to Chloe, man.
I ain't talked to her in a minute. I need to text her too. And I'll text her right now.
Yeah,
see how she's going.
Tell her I said hi. So we're sitting here. We talked about you. Did he say hi? See, OG Lou Will.
Yeah, Lemon Pepper Lou. My dog hung it up. Atlanta legend.
NBA legend for real.
NBA legend for sure. 6-man legend. He said the price went up when Drake gave him the Lou Will song. 6 man. Yeah. And he won the award that year. He won the award. Drake made the song. The price went up. Legendary Lou.
He deserved it. I mean, he a dog. He was one of the coldest, shortest scorers. Like, was he like 6'1", dog? Coming off the bench, giving buckets. Like, it's kind of like J.R. Smith for real. J.R. was killing. Coming off the bench, giving nigga buckets. Like,
right.
If it wouldn't have been the Lou Will, I think it could have been either Lou Will, Mono Ginobili, right? Mono Ginobili or JR. Like, name some good 6-man.
No, who was Jay Crossover.
Yep, Jamal Crawford. Absolutely.
They was going back to back. Him and Lou Will was like always going back to back on the 6-man.
I don't know how I slipped that up. See if I can find something best 6-man. You know what? We're gonna go to break and come back and see if we can find that shit. Normally we play Blessings after every 2 weeks.
Hey man, that's my Tuesday shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Right. But I'm gonna play a track from Marshawn Mitch. He was the guest for today. He had to cancel, unfortunately.
Damn, Marshawn. We still playing your song though, big dog.
We definitely still gonna play your song. I know he's a stand-up guy, so I know
that's tough.
Shit just happens.
Oh yeah, we gotta talk about my dogs in Dallas, man. When we get back, we gotta talk about my free liquor dogs.
Definitely about to talk about them. Hopefully we can get them on the show soon. So we can call them now, see if we can come on for the second hour. Nah, it's too late, too short notice. I wouldn't do them like that.
Yeah, we're gonna try to set something up with them. But we'll talk about it when we get back off break.
For sure. I'm trying to get the song real quick. Sometimes it don't come right up. It's a short song, so I still might play Blessings. It's only a couple minutes. It's about 3 minutes, 3.5. I just really want to play it because I feel like I'm an R&B nigga. I love R&B. And I didn't know we had this type of sound in Cleveland. So I just feel like it's dope, and I want to show him. He's going, when he can, he is going to come onto the show. And I'll probably see him Friday. They have an event up at Truth. It's called it's like something with lingerie. Nigga, that's all I remember.
Tough
so I'm coming just because it's lingerie.
Parents, man, women, lingerie. What dudes gotta wear?
I mean, I don't know. I might just come in that bitch with my shirt off. So
it read.
But let me get this going here. All right, y'all. Here we go. This is Marshawn Mitch. Song is called Wet. I rock with it, man.
Marshawn Mitch. Ooh, yeah, yeah. You know, I just want to lay your body down. You know what time it is. Girl, I just want to lay you down. Girl, I'm not going to play you out. Girl, I just want to take my time. Girl, I just want to be inside you. Baby, let me bend your body over now. Baby, let me beat it on the sofa now. Baby girl, just bring your body closer now. You love it when I'm kissing all over you. Girl, don't you make it sound nah. Baby girl, I love it when you moan all night. Baby girl, I love it when you scream my name. Ooh, girl, I love it when you doing your thing. I don't want nobody else but you, yeah. Baby girl, you gotta choose, yeah. Girl, I'm finna lose my mind. Girl, I'm finna lose my mind. I just wanna lay you down. Girl, I'm not gonna play you out. Girl, I just wanna take my time. Girl, I just wanna be inside you. I'ma pick you up, I'ma lay you down, lay you on your back, cause you're looking like a snack. I'ma eat it up, girl, I'm finna blow your mind. Baby, you're one of a kind. Baby, let me get behind you. All on your neck, yeah, my feeling all on your breath, yeah, you kitchen all on my chest, yeah, baby, let's make it mad, yeah, kitchen all on your neck, yeah, my feeling all on your breath, yeah, you kitchen all on my chest, yeah, baby, let's make it mad. Girl, I just wanna lay you down. Girl, I'm not gonna play you out. Girl, I just wanna take my time. Girl, I just wanna be inside you.
That was Marshawn Mitch with Wet. That song was fire. We'll play this video. This is Dirty Wine video. Y'all know I was in this. Shout out to Milan, the artist. I do want to shout out to CC Bullock. She put me on this show. That's what I got up right here. Posted right now. Saucy Brew Works, Pints and Punchlines, Columbus edition. So this will be my first show in Columbus. July 17th, 7 to 10. It's going to be featuring me, Ebony Timberlake, Dwayne, and our headliner is GW Nail. It's gonna be fun, man. But listen to Dirty Wine or watch the video, and we'll be right back.
This is the third performer that counts on me today. What I'm gonna do? I need someone today.
Lady T,
Yes.
I can do it.
You?
Watch me.
Where your daddy, where your poppy, where your man at? I'm tryna play dirty wine, bring that back. Be by my side, play my cards, play my game right. It's time to lead, have fun, it's time to dirty wine. Wine, wine, it's time to dirty wine. Wine, wine, it's time to dirty wine. Wine, wine, part of the game right. Wine, wine, your mind's for the night. Bring your body over here, boy. I'm tryna see Hey guys, bring the boys, I got the crowd right here. Time to wind down, bust it, baby, have no fear. All my ladies getting down, sexy, yeah. All my ladies wind down, wine it. Wine, it's time to dance to wine. It's time to dance to wine. Part of that game, right? Wine, your mind's for the night. Don't be shy, pay attention, I salute ya. Your body looking so good, I see your future. Take it, baby, put it on me, touch me right here. Grind it slow, move it fast, wine it. Wine, it's time to dance to wine. It's time to dance to wine. Part of that game, right? Wine, your mind's for the night. Bring that body over here, boy. I'm trying to see what your mouth and lips in for. Dirty wine, baby, I wanna play all the time, all night, all day. Come my way. Bring that body over here, boy. I'm trying to see what your mouth and lips in for. All the time, all night, all day. Come my way.
Dirty wine. Yeah, dirty wine.
We can play that video.
Oh yeah.
Welcome back to TimbukTuesday. This one,
Black album.
right? Blum, 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 blum. That was actually the album that made me really appreciate rap, and that was the album. I won't say that was the album that made me a big Jay-Z fan, because I was a fan of Volume 3. Still, I think Volume 3 is still my favorite Jay-Z album.
Okay.
Just because I just loved it so much. But Black Album, I put Black Album higher on the list just because of what it did for me.
I think for me, it solidified. Like I think he was like up there to me, like in the conversations, and then Black Album was just like, yeah, it's him.
Yeah, pretty much. I agree.
Yes, sir.
Even though that was supposed to be his last album.
I knew that shit was just a little vacay.
Right. Because Kingdom Come, definitely one of my favorite Jay-Z albums.
A lot of people said, I think a lot of people don't like Kingdom Come, but it's really a solid.
It's solid. I mean, Minority Report, Kingdom Come, the song itself.
Do You Want to Ride?
Right. You want to ride?
That shit's so smooth. I like to play that shit like at night sometime, like when it's just.
Yeah.
I probably play that shit on the way home.
Nice little
John Legend on there. You can't go wrong with John Legend on singing your shit.
For the most part, yeah. Shit. Wayne, So Special. What else was John Legend got the song called Again?
John Legend and Ross.
John Legend and Ross.
Was that Magnificent?
Yeah.
And Rich Forever. Rich Forever is the one I'm thinking of. Because we gonna be rich forever.
John Legend really don't miss.
No,
he don't miss. He pretty solid. He pretty solid. Before we leave the NBA talk though, we gotta talk about Zion, man. Zion got caught up.
Man, he's just doing what young niggas want to do.
And which I don't think he did anything bad. Like, I mean, obviously it's not like I agree that he was doing what he was doing. He probably was lying to all of them. And even then we don't know. We don't know what he was saying to him.
But I think Shorty just dropped it. One, I don't even know if this is like real. I don't even know if she really feels this way, but she like, shit, I'm about to just get all the whatever I can. Cause my cousin just literally sent it to me earlier. I guess she made a song now. I ain't listened to it. I'm like, enough is enough.
I've seen something where she got his name tattooed on her face.
I thought that was fake though.
I thought it was fake too, but I mean,
I still, until I see it true years down the line, I'm going with it's fake. I don't care. It's fake.
I mean, why would you get, like, after you didn't tarnish this man or try to tear him down or all this other shit, you go get his name tattooed on you? Like, how do you look?
Man, after they had it. No, it's fucking nuts, by the way. They had a thing where she tweeted more about Zion in 2 weeks than he played in the league in 5 years or 4 years. How many? I think he played 114 games total in his career because he missed a lot. And then I think she had like 135 tweets, something like that.
I mean, she's a porn star. Like,
that's what I'm saying. I think she's just trying to go ahead and hey, my name buzzing. Because you got to think, like, it's probably, a vast amount of people who might not have been familiar with who she is. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
I know who she was.
I was already familiar.
I was already familiar. I knew who she was
about me, but I was familiar.
I've seen her get fucked before.
But there's probably a vast majority of people, because like even Stephen A was talking about her, which is kind of weird. But it's not weird because it's Stephen A and he's allowed to, talk about shit. Like if I can talk about it, he can. But it's like that's where like the shit is crossed over to like, they talking about her own, making references on ESPN and shit like that. So
what?
Like, there's definitely. Yeah, like even if they don't mention her name, like they'll like if they mention Zion, like they'll have like Richard Jefferson on there, or like Perk, like they still like, I mean they not the most. I don't even hate on their media credentials, but they'll just get a joke off like, hey, you see him, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is like there's probably like a vast majority of people who never heard of her, and now like they're like looking her shit up. Probably her OnlyFans probably popping,
probably going
she
crazy.
Probably got a Zion jersey on, or you already know the spiel. Probably got a Zion jersey on, bro. It's going down. Probably on OnlyFans.
Yeah, she probably. I would assume that she would use this positively. And she probably don't even feel like as crazy as she going. She probably just like, you know what? Like it's true, so I can use it. Like she probably was salty at first, but then like to go as far as she's going, she's definitely got to be using.
Once you seen the reaction,
hey Lisa, we love you, Lisa.
Trending on Twitter every week or every day.
Right.
But no, I think he did what I ain't gonna say everybody. He did what a lot of young brothers would do. You mess with the wrong one, and sometimes that happens.
Yeah, because one of the other women came out.
I've seen.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't all bad. Like what you gonna say? Oh, he fucking is no, all bitches bad. Like,
man. I mean, I can't see no other star dubbing back to Shorty though, Mariah or whatever the case may be, because now it's like Zion, okay, he ain't know no better. He's like 22 and she ain't never jump out the window like this. But now, like if you like the second NBA player to mess with her and then this shit happened, it's like, my dog, you knew better now.
Yeah, you knew what was gonna happen for sure.
Yeah, like you knew better. You still messed around and played them games and got that big L.
Oh well, good luck to you, Zion. Start playing more NBA games. Like,
it was just one tweet. It was like, I guess Shorty had tweeted like the joke's gonna be on y'all Pelicans because I'm gonna be sitting courtside opening night, and somebody responded like, no, joke's on you because he barely even plays anyway. That shit had me done.
Maybe the kid, will make him more focused on on playing more games and get a bigger bag, everything.
I doubt it, man. That boy, no NBA contracts guaranteed.
Yeah, for sure.
That 180 coming.
Yeah, but that ain't. I mean, like he gonna blow through that shit with the
180?
way. With the way he dishing out he was taking like according to them, according to
it was 50 bands or 100, right?
Well, I'm not sure exactly how much money it was, but he was like paying
like 10 million.
He was paying for like a whole nother apartment and all this other stuff. So I don't know. He was trying to fly them out to have them stay, where he was and all that stuff.
That 180 is that's his second deal. So his rookie deal plus the 180 on the second deal plus whatever Nike giving him on the shoe deal. I'm sure he's set.
I'm pretty sure he
is.
And
the next contract coming.
Yeah. I mean,
I think it's coming because that's the thing. Like even like Ben Simmons, I knew that deal was coming though. Like the Sixers had no choice but to pay him because they drafted him number 1 or 2, whatever. They had no choice but to pay that man.
Ben Simmons has not shown enough.
Yeah, not now, but he already finessed 2 bags.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. He wasn't doing enough for me, but I don't know. I'm a huge fan of basketball, and I've like Ben Simmons has never really shown me enough. Like, don't get me wrong, he's a big body, he's a big defender, and he can get to the cup. But I didn't think he was like the facilitator that people were saying he was. I didn't think he. Obviously, he doesn't have the shot. Maybe he's getting it now and developing it, but like he should have been able to get there even more. Like he's had so many shooters around him: James Harden, Kyle Korver, shit, Embiid is a better shooter than Ben Simmons, and Embiid is what 8 feet, nigga.
Danny Green and
Danny Green,
Curry brother was there.
Seth was there. Like he's had way too many shooters around him, not to like. I mean, if you ain't got it, you ain't got it.
But that's what's interesting to me about the NBA, and that's why I hate how they just keep hyping people up. Like I hope Wemby is all that they say he is. I think he's gonna be nice, but I mean, like Ben Simmons was supposed to be that, freaking Zion was supposed to be that, and sometimes that shit just do not pan out. Like they already like, oh, is Wemby gonna be better than LeBron? Like, bro, like
I don't think he'll be better than LeBron.
We had to let Bron be Bron. Like Bron could have played. Like how many people coming out of high school was supposed to be, the next Bron.
Kwame.
Bron was the next Bron. You know what I mean? Kwame, Sebastian Telfair. That's Marbury cousin. Everybody like, oh,
I remember. Yeah.
Like what happened to him? Like
Sagana Job.
Like that shit always happens. Like so that's why like when
DeJuan Wagner.
He had injury issues.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like I had no problem with Wag, but it was.
It's so crazy how young he well, now he's older, but like he like a year or maybe like a year older than Bron.
Yeah.
So it's just crazy to think like Bron still flourishing and like DeJuan Wagner like been done.
Right.
Like been at the crib. But like it's just always interesting because they already like, oh, if Wemby doesn't win 6 chips, it's a failure. Like, dog, if he wins 1, it's a blessing.
Right, because not everybody has a ring. Like there's a lot of Charles. You could just say Charles Barkley. That's all you got to say.
Just so many
Karl Malone.
Like, these prospects, they come out and they're supposed to be this and they're supposed to be that.
Tracy McGrady doesn't have a ring.
Like they don't make it, and it's like no fault. Well, sometimes like they just weren't that good. Like again, everybody thought Zion was like gonna be the next coming, and that man has played 114 games
in what 5 seasons?
Yeah,
like he like you said, he didn't pan out. Shit, fucking Anthony Bennett.
So it's like. But I hope Wemby is everything they say he is. I mean, he seemed like he got his head on straight when there's interviewing him pre-draft shit and all that. I mean, it seemed like he got a good game. So
he did get bullied though.
I'm not a Spurs fan, so
I mean, I feel like he went to the best team.
The Spurs.
Yeah, for him to be a big man.
Well, you know that shit was
like they had their number ones was what David Robinson, then Tim Duncan, and now Wemby. So. Wembyana, like he has the opportunity to be the next best big man. He got to put some weight on him for sure because he gonna get beat up. But shit, it's other players like what Chat. What was Chat? Yeah. He's what 7'1", got almost the same skill set, and he like you said he got hurt.
It'll be interesting to see how that summer league shit goes. Because they had all those pro-ams last summer, and that's where I think Chet got hurt. He was playing in one of them.
Playing a whole bunch of games.
Yeah, but I don't even think he plays like the NBA summer league. They was doing like the
Drew leagues.
And like Drew leagues, and then Jay Crossover got some shit in Seattle.
Yeah,
I can't remember which game it was or where he was at, but I think that's where he got hurt. I think it was one of those. I don't think it was like the NBA. Yeah, but I could be wrong. It was so much shit going on.
But it's so tough because it's like these niggas ball every day. Like that's it. So it's kind of hard to say you don't want your people playing because I mean if they wasn't in the NBA, they would probably still be playing every day.
True, but you got like them niggas. The Thunder ain't draft Chet Holmgren to play at fucking pro-am and miss the whole season.
Right?
That's just not how they look at it.
I mean, but shit, look at like the Olympics games. That's how Paul George got hurt.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But they definitely were talking about like not sending their top players after that when PG got hurt.
They were worried about it. They were worried after that because I mean that nigga hurt. Oh my God. I'll never forget that injury, bro. Like, but it was dope when he came back.
I'm so glad he came back.
Yeah, me too, man.
PG got a lot of slack, man. He's one of my favorite players.
PG fire. I've always thought he was fire. I mean, like honestly, like he was giving Brian fits for real.
Yeah, Pacer PG days was crazy.
Him and Granger was giving LeBron fits. It was like crazy. It was like always the craziest players. Like fucking Luol Deng gave Bron fits. Danny Granger gave Bron fits. I'm trying to think who really used to really fuck with them. It was mainly them two though.
I just remember not for Brian, but I just remember on Kobe, it was Raja Bell.
Raja Bell, yep.
And,
Bruce Bowen.
Bruce Bowen used to call something Kobe Stopper. It was somebody else, but I just remember it was Raja Bell and Bruce Bowen.
Yeah. Them niggas used to definitely get them niggas
and,
fits.
Tony Allen used to give KD fits.
Yeah.
Them Grizzly Thunder series used to be nuts.
Definitely used to go crazy. Oh man, I heard you was on another podcast, brother.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the good people, Free Liquor. So we went to Dallas a couple of weeks ago. Our homie Tony, her people was having a party for like Juneteenth weekend, so she invited us down. So we pulled up and just kicked it the whole weekend with the Dallas homies. And it was so dope because they all the friends had people coming in from out of town. So like us from Cleveland, people from Atlanta, people from Detroit, all pulled up. So Tony, she got a podcast, Free Liquor. Y'all gotta go look at that on YouTube. It's FRELITQA. I had to try to make sure I got the spelling right.
It's Free Liquor.
Free Liquor. So we pulled up. They was doing the taping that day, so she asked us if we wanted to be on. So of course we said we did. So we go on there and we actually went when the episode dropped. I hoping we could play a clip on here, like maybe during a break or something.
Yeah, I would like that.
But yeah, so the topic of the conversation was having the right women in your life, or excuse me, having the wrong women in your life could greatly affect your life. We were talking about the Zion thing, and this is right when the Travis Rudolph verdict came down. So that kind of was the topic of discussion. And of course,
Travis Rudolph,
the NFL player who I believe the girl or whatever said that he put hands on her, so she called her people to come to his house, and he let that thing sound.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking. Yeah.
So we were talking about that.
Yeah, she was just all over the place too.
Mm-hmm. So we talked about that, and it was a lot of interesting things that I want y'all to watch for sure. One of the homies took to cap court. So they do this thing where if you're lying, they will throw their cap at you, and if you are found guilty of capping, then you have to take a shot. And if you were found innocent of capping, meaning you didn't cap, then the person who threw the cap had to take a shot. So y'all want to watch that and see who lost that in cap court. And then
so how do they determine if you're capping or not?
Well, you just got to present your case to the jury. So you present your case. Let's say if we had X amount of people in this room, we would just present our case, and they would just vote off of the evidence that they had. It could have been biased. It could have been a little biased. I want y'all to watch it, and y'all let me know. But don't worry, we took them right back to cap court. There's no shame in our game. We threw the cap right back. So that was fun. And I will let y'all know they did have free liquor. It was definitely free liquor involved. That's the first thing I said when I sat down. I said I'm glad that y'all are living up to the name, Free Liquor. So shout out to the homie Tony. That's one of our good friends.
Shout out Tony.
Used to live in Cleveland, now she moved to Dallas. And then shout out to her co-host DY. He was saying a lot of wild shit. That's my guy though. He's a real cool dude. I've never heard anybody defend Ray Caruth and OJ Simpson in the same breath. I said, okay.
What?
Yeah, I'm like, okay, this guy.
Wait, what? Yeah, that's the clip we showing, nigga.
I said this guy, he about that.
That's the clip we showing, nigga. As soon as they put up, when they putting up.
So they want to set something up though. So they want to do something via Teams or whatever. They like that. We came down and we were try to be entertaining and open as possible. So they wanted to come on our shit. So we want to set something up though, like a Zoom, a team, something where we do like a little collab. I think it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting because I know DY not holding back, man. His whole theme for season 1 was defending Ray Caruth, and he was a Ray Caruth truther. So if anybody not familiar with Ray Caruth, excuse me, I apologize. He's an NFL player. He got his girlfriend pregnant. Hired a hitman to kill said girlfriend. Hitman definitely did the job, but they was able to save the son. I think his name is Chancellor. I'm not mistaken. So the baby did live. He was born premature, and I think he has like cerebral palsy and everything like that. Because like she was like only 6 months.
Oh wow.
So 6 or 7 months. So
she wasn't fully developed.
Yeah. So he hired the hitman, and the hitman did what he was hired to do, unfortunately. And so Ray Caruth ended up getting like 18 years, and he just got out like maybe a year or two ago. And if you have ever seen, this is the only joke I remember, honestly, from the Kings of Comedy. If y'all remember what Steve Harvey was talking about, he was talking about Ray Carew.
Yeah,
he was hiding in the trunk. And he was hiding in the trunk of his own car and shit when the police found him. Like, literally the only joke I remember from Kings of Comedy.
It's just wild that like you hired a hitman. I mean, obviously they didn't have like the texting and stuff. I think they might have, but like
it's like early 2000s.
Yeah, so you had niggas on two ways. Niggas was on two ways at that time. So I guess you would get some type of communication that way, but like you full on hire a hitman though. Like that's wild.
Then this nigga got out and he tried to like file for like, cause the son is like over like 18, 19, but you know, he has like a bunch of health issues. He's born like 6 months. I mean, he's born like 3 months premature.
Yeah.
So he like tried to file for like, I don't even know if this is real, but there was a report that, you know, he tried to file for like, you know, custody and shit like that. Like my nigga.
Like nigga, you killed my mama, nigga.
But yeah, he's a Ray Carew defender. He's an O.J. Simpson defender. So
how I need to know how he defended these niggas. Like,
so he said that if you know Ray Carew was in North Carolina playing for the Panthers at the time, he said that the state of North Carolina would, you know, just allow him to sign all his rights away and not be charged.
Ooh,
you know, it's one of them. And you know, if he ain't had
but you can though, can't you?
I don't know if it's legal in North Carolina. I think it's like in some states, but maybe not in North Carolina. Or maybe Ray Carew just ain't do his due diligence and find out.
Right.
And he just went up to hitman. And you think,
like, was he married to her? Like,
no, I think it was
just
the way the moms make it sound like it was his girlfriend. The way the reports made it sound like it was just shorty. Either way, and I don't want to speak ill on the dead.
Yeah.
But he just decided to hire the hitman.
Like, I want to know how were they able to save the baby?
I don't know, like emergency C-section. Like, no, because she didn't die right away. Like when they rushed her to the hospital, she was still alive.
Okay. Like, do you know how the hit was done?
Yeah, so they went out. I think they went on a date. They went on a date, and then I think he had pulled.
He went on a date with a pregnant chick.
It was his pregnant chick.
Oh, okay. They went on a date.
So Ray and his lady went on a date. And I think like they had pulled over, or he had them like, it was supposed to be like either they pulled over somewhere and he got out the car and said, "Oh, I'll be right back," and then dude came up and, you know, did what he had to do. It was something like that. I don't know the specifics. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. It's something like that though. I know they was on a date and he had pulled over like in the alley or something. He got out the whip, and then that's when the hitman came in.
That's wild. That shit is wild.
Yeah, so his DY whole thing was like, you know, if he wasn't financially responsible for a baby he didn't want, he would have just signed his rights away and not be held responsible. And I say that's a tough position to take, my dog.
That is definitely a tough position, but like I'm trying to figure out how, like, like he was still chilling with her, he was still hanging out with her, right?
No, I'm not. I don't think so, but I'm not 100% sure.
It'd be crazy if it wasn't his kid. Like, you did all that and it wasn't even his kid. Not saying that she was sleeping around, because like you said, I don't want to speak ill on the.
Talk about a crazy plot twist.
That would be so. So the OJ, how do you defend OJ?
I don't even know if we got into it because I think I was so stuck on Ray Carew. I don't even know if I got into OJ because I'm like, it would make sense that you would defend OJ if you defend Ray Carew.
Yeah.
Like once you defend Ray Carew, it's like, all right.
You can defend anybody. Yeah, that nigga defended the Osama bin Laden. Like, yeah.
But, no, y'all should check them out though. They
free liquor.
Free liquor. They do a lot of things, man. They interview, you know, Dallas. So again, they're in Dallas, so they interview, you know, Dallas area, you know, artists, and they just talk about, you know, kind of their opinion, things like that. They have a lot of Tony's friends come on. DY be pulling up, you know, shooting at Tony friends. I don't think he's been successful yet. I think that's what he said. And I don't want to put words in his mouth. I think he said that Tony friends think he's an asshole, but he's still gonna shoot anyway. So there's the one thing about Tony. She know all the goddesses. I will tell y'all that Tony knows some.
I'm about to go to Dallas.
I love the Dallas, man, bro. It's love in Dallas. Love in Dallas.
Being that bitch like 4 foes, I'm tipping. That's Houston, but still it's Texas, nigga.
Got a lot of love for Dallas, so we made our annual trip. And, like I said, hopefully once the episode drop, because they working on their whole season 2 loadout right now.
What's up, holla?
Season 1 is on YouTube. Like I said, free liquor. They just hit their 1,000 subscribers. Hit the 1,000 subscribers. So that's tough.
That's what we working on.
Yes, sir.
Trying to get that 1,000, man. Let me get 1,000 so I can get in that algorithm.
Yeah, man. Start clipping our shit.
That might probably would do it for real. Probably just consistent clipping.
Yeah.
I just don't be. I ain't gonna say I don't have the time, or maybe you know what? Maybe I'm gonna make the time.
I'll clip some shit.
All right, appreciate.
Bro, it was one episode. I can't remember. I think it was the one where we had. I think it was when CEO was here. I can't remember. I said something. I tried to. I searched that shit for hours, bro. It is only a fucking 2-hour show,
Right.
and I could not find what I said. And I had mentally marked it like, yo, it was in the second half. And I couldn't find it.
Oh, he was on a couple weeks ago.
Or was he?
No, he was on Lex's show. That was Lex's show. But yeah, CEO only been on like he, obviously he be in here. He the corner guy.
But I'm talking about the one where I was on. Where it was us. Like,
Yeah.
I remember the episode. Like I was watching it, and I just couldn't remember what I said when I want to clip. Like in the moment when I said it, I'm like, oh, that's fire. I killed it. And then when I went back, I'm like, the fuck did I say?
Right. That's wild. I wish I had some free liquor right now. Shit.
But yeah, man. Once we're gonna set the Zoom up or the team, they're gonna pull up to our turf. They gotta play by our rules. Now we played by their rules. It was all fair. It was fun. Now they gotta play by our rules. TimbukTuesday shit.
TimbukTuesday.
Our shit.
Man. Shit. I ain't really got nothing else to talk about. We got another half an hour.
We got half hour, man. We got shit to talk about. What's been your favorite? I've been coming up here about consistently for like a year now. You have any favorite moments?
Favorite moments? It's been
like the past year.
Been a couple games that I enjoyed. Couple guests. I mean, really, honestly, like
I'm sorry, I was here, but I missed the moment. You know what I'm talking about? I couldn't believe it.
So ironically, that was probably like my least favorite show.
Why?
It just didn't go how I wanted to go, I guess.
How did you want it to go?
I just wanted to be able to ask a couple more questions. And it wasn't I shouldn't take away my least favorite show, but it was the one that kind of had me in my brain like, oh, I should have did better type shit.
Would you invite that guest back?
Absolutely.
Would that guest come back?
Yes, but I think there's money involved now.
Okay. Do you think that interview would be better without everybody else? And it's okay if you think it is.
It would have went the way I would have wanted it to go. I don't think it was bad, like because I enjoyed the game and everything. I think we had to give her more time to speak.
I feel like she didn't want to speak.
No, she would have. She just reserved.
Okay.
Yeah, she just reserved.
Because like even I was just like, hey, and then she said something. I'm like, oh, I'm just trying to engage you. And then she was like, oh, you think I was? I can't remember her exact words, so I don't want to put words in her mouth. But it was something in regards to that I think she was acting funny or stuck up somewhere around there. I'm just like, no, I'm just trying to engage you just because I want you to have a good time and enjoy yourself. Nothing more, nothing less.
No, she was cool. She said it was cool. She enjoyed it. Like, when we left, she was happy with it.
Sorry, I missed the moment though. I ain't gonna lie.
I see that shit. Like,
how the fuck I miss it? I was sitting right next to it.
Probably if you go back and watch it when it happened, you'll see me looking around, like, because I was looking around to see who seen it. But I didn't want to make it obvious. I didn't want to make it obvious. And obviously it's live. She did ask me if I could clip it out, and I couldn't. I mean, because it's live. I mean, like,
hey, that's the one. That's why I told the free liquor homies too. Though. I'm like, yeah, y'all tape y'all shit, y'all edit y'all shit, which is fine, perfect. I'm like, hey, we live, dog. You can't really get it back once you say that shit.
Facts.
And people watching.
Alice said I saw it.
Who said it?
Alice.
I missed it though. I couldn't believe it, dog. The nigga texted me when it was too late. I swear to God, I looked at my phone.
Ironically, the nigga was like, so like I said, I looked at y'all And obviously he got like probably like the best view, and
course.
you know, and
Yeah,
who
homie.
yeah, she was over here. She had a good spot too.
I'm sitting right next to her. I'm trying to like look. I'm trying to look there because it would have been weird if I was like
if you would have
staring.
looked, it would have been weird. But I see,
like
like
he said it. I ain't want to make it hot because if I look now, it's extra hot.
You're right. So I feel like when I looked at him and
you
seen
it in the camera.
Yeah, I seen it in the camera.
Okay.
Because I can't see her. She was sitting right here, right, basically where you at. So I can't see past that.
Right.
And see, for y'all can't see me, but I got 4 monitors in front of me. I got the laptop, 2 monitors on the side, and 1 in front, facing everybody else. So she's right here. I couldn't, I could only see what was on the camera. So I seen it. So after that, I'm starting to look around to see who see it. Louis sees it. You could see him trying to direct you to look at it. He like look. The shit was so funny, bro. Like that shit was hilarious.
I looked at my phone and he said what he said, and I'm like, okay. So now I'm trying to like look without making it hot, but that shit was too late. Shit already got fixed.
I mean, not that you couldn't see, from what she had on, like.
Well, that's true too. The whole time I was staring, I'm like, yo, it's on his way.
Yeah.
So
certified baddie for sure.
I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah.
There's no, like I said, I was sitting right next to her, so I'm like, bro, what Cole say? The nipple slip away from strip. And I mean that respectfully.
Right.
No,
but
young lady.
She makes a pretty penny.
That's why, I don't know. Does she think we get paid?
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know if she do or not.
So she thought she was about to get paid?
I mean, I don't know.
Just come through.
She's a stripper and she showed titties. What's the problem?
You know what? You're right. When you put it like that. Actually, she said she didn't like the word stripper though. Didn't she say it was dancer, right?
I don't remember if she said it or not. I just know.
I thought she said that she preferred the term dancer.
She may have. Which is cool.
Yeah.
I ain't say either what he said.
No, I know. But I was just because
exotic dancer.
It reminded me of what she said because that was actually a conversation.
Yeah. I prefer to say whatever they prefer.
Shaky butts.
Right. I don't really care. Right.
I mean, I couldn't. Yeah, I love the dancers. That shit, man. There's nobody in the club trying to say, yeah, I love the dancers.
I feel like I feel like it determines where you're doing it for you to say what.
You think there's
like, because Atlanta probably say strippers. Like,
it just reminded me we was in the strip club in Dallas, and it was like 2 girls, and then Tony was like,
"Oh, humper."
She was like, "Oh my god, they're fucking!" I'm like, no, they are not. She's like, they're bumping coochies. That's basically fucking. Like, they was no people going a little crazy though. We was in the strip club. What the fuck is that place called? I don't even remember. I think it's called Dallas Cabaret. We was in apparently we was like close to the hood or in the hood. I have no clue. We just end up telling niggas where we went like the day after, and they're like, "Oh yeah, y'all niggas was low key." But so yeah, we go in there and stages all around, and it's just the 2 girls. I guess they was they had a tag team to get the bread.
I mean, which ain't nothing wrong with that shit. Get you get it.
And the cool,
scissor kicks.
The cool thing about Dallas, or I guess Texas, probably. I've only been to Dallas, but it may be in other places as well in Texas. But like you could pay a little fee to bring your own bottles in.
Oh wow!
Mm-hmm.
How much is the fee?
I can't remember. It's not too crazy though. Like we went to the hookah bar and stuff. Like you bring your own bottle. It's not every club, but like if they have like a BYOB, it might be like $5.
That ain't shit. I pay that $5 real quick.
Yeah, you just bring your bottles in. Now you might have to pay for like juices and shit, or like cups and ice. But you know what I mean? Pour your shit up, you drink your shit straight.
Yeah, I pay a couple extra dollars to bring my shit in, and shit, I pay for some ginger ale or something.
That strip club that we was at was BYOB. So you bring your own bottles in, tip up. enjoy your night. See some strippers or dancers, exotic dancers, whatever they want to be called.
Right.
I'm not here to disrespect you
at all. Whatever you want to be called.
Mm-hmm.
Bottles and pistols.
I hope not pistols.
I hope not pistols either.
I hope not pistols. They definitely did a thorough check at the door. I will let you know that for sure. Thorough check.
The last time I was at the strip club was at Power, the place that she dances at. I had a great time. It was, I usually don't like. I think the concept of strip clubs. I shouldn't say the concept.
I mean, it's a huge finesse.
It's definitely a huge finesse, but like for me, I can't go to the strip club, throw hella money to watch a woman shake her ass, show some titties, maybe put her pussy in my face, like, and I'm not about to go fuck, like, like I'm about to give up all this money to be sexually frustrated, essentially.
And sometimes it's just shit to do. You go in there for a minute, get you some food.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's definitely nice to look at. If I go lie after that experience at Power, a nigga said if I ever make it big, I'm definitely going to blow it back in the strip club.
It's gonna be you.
Definitely going to blow it back. Like just because it was that much of a good experience there for me. Like the first time I went to the strip club was not. Not that it was a bad experience.
Who is that? Is that Charlie?
No, that's CEO.
Okay.
The first time I went to the strip club wasn't a bad experience. It was wild. I believe I told this story before with Vinny. Because I went with Vinny.
Oh my god. Was it how long ago was this?
This was years ago.
Like 10 years? Did y'all go with?
Yes.
I feel like did he end up throwing up that night?
No.
Okay, no, a different night.
Strip clubs do have good wings.
Did somebody throw up that night?
I don't think so.
All right, I'm thinking about a different story.
But it was
okay. Was Charlie there?
No.
Okay, no.
No, it was we wanted. It was 3 couples. Like we won all couples. It was Melia, Vinny, and who he was dating at the time, and one of their friends, or one of her friends, and who she was dating at the time.
Okay.
And we there. It's my first time ever in the strip club. She said, "And do." So I had literally $3 in my pocket. Like, yeah,
all 3 of them things.
But like the first couple of strippers wasn't nothing to throw at. So, and we went to I think Christie's.
Okay.
I seen like it was like 3 bad chick there. Like the other ones was just like, eh. And one of the one that came on stage that was like the best that we had seen so far. When she got off stage, she kind of had one to the side, and I happened to just look over there, and she's like looking at me, and she's staring at me, and I'm thinking like it ain't me. I'm looking like, oh, maybe she's looking this way. So I go to the bathroom. As I'm coming out, she's walking up towards me. She's like, "I know you." Leah right in front of me. I'm like, "No, you don't." You don't know me. You trying to get me fucked up. Right. So she's like, "No, I do." And I actually slow down and take a look at her, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, we went to school together."
Similar situation. Go ahead.
Yeah, we went to school together. So I take out $1, I give it to her, say good job. Because she was the best stripper at dancer. She was the best dancer at the time. Like she looked the best. She had the best moves. Like she was actually worth going to see. And me still just trying to find an escape route. Somebody stopped to talk to her, and I was like, "Shit, I'm out of here." I'm out of here. Because I didn't want to have that conversation when I get home. Like,
I mean, ain't nothing you could do about that. I went to school with Shorty. Like,
yeah, I mean,
it happens.
It does. But see,
You gotta make a living.
you know how I was with.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yes. Nigga got into an argument at Louis house. Like I'm here. She dropped me off and talking about, oh, you was just out, like all this other stuff. Like, you know where I'm at. That shit was wild. I'll never forget that night. But
I had a funny one time. I don't even think it's open no more. It's executive den of 185th. Me and my homie.
I don't think it is.
I don't think it is either. I drive past there a lot, and then but we went in there one nigga. We went downtown and shit just went shaking.
It's some dirty bad chicks.
We went downtown and then shit wasn't shaking, so we about to just dip. So
they like me a little bit.
We ended up at executive den. So we're gonna. So I didn't know it was my nigga first time apparently at a strip club. So I'm like, bro. He like, what do I say to them? Da-da-da. I'm like, nigga, they're strippers, nigga. They gonna talk to you. Don't worry. So we in there chilling. The one stripper coming in.
Nigga said shit.
She low-key had the same kind of tattoos I have like right here on my shoulder. So obviously, little conversation starts.
Icebreaker.
So she, I get my little dance.
A lot of it.
Then the other young lady comes, dance on my own because he's just sitting there. So I think they had like a drink minimum. I think niggas literally just 21. So I think niggas got like a Sprite and fucking vodka. I don't even know what we got. So this nigga, I don't know what was happening because I'm focused on my dance and whatever. Next thing I know, this nigga spills the drink in the stripper's lap.
That's hilarious.
So she just gets up, oh my God. So he's like, oh, I'm so sorry. So like the girl I'm dancing with, or girls dancing with me on me, she like gets up and get her towels and shit. And I'm just like, oh my God, this shit looks terrible. Like niggas, it was like niggas don't know how to maneuver in the strip club because this nigga just spilled his drink in her lap and shit. Oh, bad.
That's crazy.
Fun times. And also, it was a time. It was a strip club. I went to Lake Erie College. I'm in Painesville.
Yeah.
So I'm out there. My roommate, he used to be politicking like a whole bunch of little different shorties, or whatever. So he's like, hey, just make this move me to the strip club. I'm like, all right, bet. I'll go with you. I remember telling Vinny about this place. I'm like, bro, this place sucks. Don't ever go there. He ended up going there. That's a different story. So we get
why
there.
Why not?
Because strippers fucking suck.
No, I'm saying, why wouldn't he go?
Yeah, why wouldn't he go? So we get there, man. It's like a whole bunch of. It's like literally like one kind of cold stripper. But now I'm looking at her because I'm like, I know you. But then like I realized where I know her from, but I don't say nothing. She's like 2 years older than me, but I had a class with her in high school, like in a science class. Like how you could just sometimes end up in classes with niggas who older than you. So like I peep her, but I don't say nothing because like one, I knew who she was, but that don't mean she knew who I was.
Right.
So I just keep it cool. So she come up to me and she started talking and she was like, you went to Heights? I'm like, yeah, da-da-da. She's like, what you doing out here? I'm like, well, I go to school out here. I'm like, what you doing out here? She like, trying not to be seen by nobody who know me. I say, fair enough. I ain't see nothing. So then, of course, she like, well, shit, you trying to get a dance? Da-da-da. So, I ended up, like, it was cool, though. I ain't had no girlfriend, so, it was cool. But I'm like, it was just funny that she chose to come out all the way out there to not be seen. And then here I am just walking in on some random shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I know you. But I wasn't going to say nothing to her. Like, if she ain't say nothing to me.
Right.
Like I said, I ain't know if she recognized me or knew who I was or anything because she was 2 years older than me.
He said, I bet you never seen a dancer throw up on another dancer while dancing. No, I ain't never seen that shit. It was on Players Club, nigga. That's about it. I don't think it was. I'm just talking shit. Nigga had to think about it. Was it? No.
Yeah, man. I think it would be cool to just have her back, or just even some other whoever female artists, photographers. I think the episode with Rose was cool until niggas started arguing about over ego and whatever the hell else we was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
It was the ego and cocky confidence and like that shit.
No.
Like we had a whole time we could have been highlighting her shit, her photography, the shit. I mean, we did, but like niggas was really.
You talking about Roosevelt?
Yeah. We was talking about confidence and whatever.
I definitely wish we could have did that episode better, but she enjoyed her time.
Yeah.
And she got to talk a little bit. Like she's not like she don't need to like.
I know
talk a whole lot, but of course, it definitely would have been nicer to get into to
she
hers.
Was there. Like we could have had like a whole thing. Like we always had like us time type shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was cool. Like, I follow her on Twitter and shit, so like we would joke about it. Or I told her to call up here. If she listening, she should have called up today. We got 10 minutes left, Rose. You should just call up here and talk some shit.
I don't think she listening. Plus the phone messed up. So
damn, the phone messed up.
Yeah, we got the phone over there. The episode where Dave Flint was on.
That's so funny. One of my favorites, actually.
The homie Honesty Blade came up.
Yeah, I remember.
I wanted to play his music.
We had 2 episodes with Honesty because it was the time with me, you, and him.
Yep.
And at the time. Then we had the homie Tyreek. I remember that's when we just came back from Caravana.
Tyreek, I think he putting out another project here. So
I seen he sent some shit the other day. It was actually really good.
Yeah, that nigga got bars, bro.
Yeah, you do.
I fuck with him tough.
Oh, matter of fact, honestly, he gotta let us know what's the project for June.
He been posting.
I know. Did I miss it? I know he be doing like his long lived lyricism shit.
You know what? I think he got something like if you pre-order, I think you still get professional use only. I think still.
Use only. That's cool.
I still think, but I think it's a hard copy for $15. You get the show and he give you a copy of the project.
That's what's up. Hey, you got a lot of the year left. Honestly, don't slow down now, brother.
For sure.
You got a lot of the year left, big dog.
Trying to think. Episode where I had Fliz on, the homie Fliz. It was me, Fliz, Talk. My homie. I know him as. Oh, so Lee. Yeah, matter of fact, everybody else know him as Lee too. The homie Lee. The game that we played that day, Bells was on that. Tyre was on the episode, and I think Fliz's girl ended up coming on.
Oh yeah, not y'all niggas doing like intellectual episodes when we ain't on this shit. I watched I watch a lot of the episodes when I'm not on, but
thinking of that, the show with cousin Bree, she had her coach and her life coach thing. She did a Zoom. That show was pretty dope. I need to call her, see how she doing anyway.
Had the episode with Dennis. What's his name? What's his
the show?
Armand.
Yeah, that nigga funny, bro.
Maybe something because his girlfriend the only one who calls him that.
That's so funny.
And she was like Armand. Like, I mean, now I know. I mean, I knew it was Dennis because like his Instagram or whatever. But I'm like, who the fuck is Armand?
Right.
Dennis.
Right. The episode with him was pretty fire.
Yeah, I watched that one.
I definitely enjoyed the episode with Milan, even though I was sorry my sound was off. The sound was wrong. I don't know how the setting got changed, but it was on the wrong settings.
Shit, when we was hosting from the what's that shit felt fire.
Yeah,
we was hosting from the red carpet at the Comedy Awards. Man, I don't even know if niggas can hear us, man. But that's a fun ass episode.
I don't even know
because like it might have been trash for y'all watching, but for us, like all the comics just coming up, talking with us, fucking with us real quick, making their little jokes and getting up out of here, like that shit felt cool as hell.
No, that shit was dope. Definitely the Comedy Awards was dope.
The IX Center.
The IX Center was
sick.
Shit
last minute to a wrestling.
Right.
Nigga literally told us 3 minutes before we go on, hey, you can't cuss because it's going over the whole IX Center. Huh? Nigga, I was about to talk about bitches. Right. Nigga, I was ready. Nigga, a special IX Center show about bitches. And next thing you know, this nigga told us we can't cuss. So the show before us was talking about wrestling. It was WrestleMania weekend for anybody who watched wrestling.
It was WrestleMania
so
weekend.
I'm like,
weekend.
shit, we about to hop right back onto the wrestling train, because I started getting back into wrestling since I got Peacock now, and they put like all they're not called pay-per-views no more. They call like premium events. They put that shit right on Peacock. So
premium events.
Yeah, so you don't gotta pay for that shit no more. So like all the pay-per-views is right there. So it's just I started watching again, like getting back into it since I could watch the pay-per-view. Cause it sucked like when you watch like the whole build-up and then you couldn't order the fucking pay-per-view.
Yeah. That might have been the reason why I stopped watching too. No, I just stopped watching TV in general.
Like I used to be salty. And then my mom, cause I get it. Like now growing up, like being grown, I'm not paying $30 every month.
Yeah.
Every month. And that, I mean, when we was kids, it was 30. You know, that shit probably got up to what?
50 now.
Yeah, 50, 60.
Yeah.
Now it's just on
probably
Peacock.
100.
Well, now it's just on Peacock.
On Peacock, yeah.
But yeah, but like you get invested into the whole storyline, and then your mom like, yeah, I can't order it this month. Right. And now you gotta wait till you go to school and you know niggas then ordered it. You didn't try to see if your friends' parents gonna order it so you can go to their house and watch it. But nah, now you gotta find out Mankind got threw off the fucking Hell in a Cell, and you ain't get a chance to see it.
I did one real quick because the show's about to end. We almost at the end. BET Awards.
I didn't watch.
Me neither. But
you know, I've seen a lot of people calling them the EBT Awards.
Right.
When I looked at Instagram and I seen like the way the niggas is dressing, I'm like, I'm not investing my time in this today. But I seen Lotto got a lot of awards, and that does make me happy because Lotto has been snapping on a lot of shit.
Shout out to Lotto.
I'm glad she got keys.
Shout out to Coco Jones.
Coco got some?
Yeah, she got best new artist.
Go ahead. I'll talk about that.
No, go ahead.
So we went to Trap Bingo real quick in Dallas. So it's like basically like they give you a bingo card and they play the artist. So the first half was rap, the second half was R&B. So they got in their Coco Jones set. I'm like, I really didn't even know like how many bangers she had. Like it could be like songs like that I hear and I didn't know who it was, and like now like I'm putting it like, oh, that was her.
And she got a couple. She has some tracks that she didn't done like years ago. Like, you know, she's a Disney kid.
She Hillary Banks too on the new
right, which I believe is what like a lot of her success is coming from, because you know the Fresh Prince went so big. I still ain't watching Bel Air, my bad.
That shit fire, bro.
I have not watched it yet.
That shit fire.
Just let me get access to your Peacock. Pause.
I got it from my sister, but I'll see what I can do. Cause she paid for Peacock, I pay for Paramount Plus.
Okay, ain't no big deal, because I mean I don't know what I'm gonna watch it. So
that shit fire though. That shit is really worth the watch.
I'll definitely give it a watch. The last show that I've watched was fucking Insecure. So
I love Insecure, though. I love me some Issa.
Yeah, Issa is fire. It's funny, I was just talking to my cousin, and shit, she was calling me mirror bitch for a while.
Mirror bitch?
Yeah.
Mirror bitch was raw though.
Yeah, right.
Mirror bitch used to get Issa in check.
And that's kind of what I do to her. So but yeah, it's fire. Let me see. Anything else I wanted to go over?
So how many awards did Coco end up winning?
I only seen the one.
Okay.
I only seen the one. I didn't see as many as Lotto got. I wanted to shout out Busta. Busta got like the big honorary, you know, the lifetime achievement type award. They did a big
They still not give it to Stevie Wonder yet, huh?
I thought Stevie had his already.
I don't know. So I don't know if you listen. I fuck with Rory and Maul, but like that's their thing. Like I think they looked it up. I don't think Stevie had his yet.
I mean, that nigga got the most.
I think they gave him something before it became like the BET Awards. So you know, Stevie deserved a revamp one.
I mean, Stevie has the most solo Grammys, so like he definitely get his flowers. Like
he did. There's never enough flowers if it's Stevie. Oh, real quick, I just thought of that. I want to shout out. Whoops! No, shout out my homie Bree. Today her birthday. Shout out to DC.
Shout out to Bree.
Happy birthday, kid.
Happy birthday. My sister's birthday was, I believe, yesterday. Shout out Naya. It was either yesterday or Sunday. It might be today.
Shout out my dog Vic. I think his birthday was either yesterday or today too.
Shout out to Mike Vic. No, I'm just playing. Because you said my dog. It was just funny.
Oh shit. Whoops. I didn't even plan that.
Right.
Because the reason I'm a Virginia Tech fan, and like Virginia Tech is my favorite college football team, is because I just remember watching Michael Vick just run through everybody, and then the Falcons was my favorite football team because like they even had a rule, you know, like they had the you can't roll with Vic rule, like they had to like disregard it for me because like I was proven like a Vic fan, like I was.
Yeah, no, for sure. Definitely not a bandwagon.
Well, I was Vic bandwagon. Wherever Vic was going, I was going.
Yeah, so you was a Jet. You was a Eagle. Whatever.
Not as hard after like I ain't fall in love when he went to jail. Obviously, like a big fan of his still, but
I'll be honest, I became a bigger fan after he came back
because of like the redemption he did.
Yeah, and like I didn't realize his arm was as crazy as it is, bro.
That nigga was always taking off.
Bro, that nigga used to run, but that nigga's arm was a cannon. Well, and it was accurate.
They always show that play. It was like the first play of Monday night game. You put that shit like 80 yards to Deshaun Jackson,
bruh, and it was pinpoint, like perfect.
Vic was left-handed too, so it was always Like, you know, everything, like even the spin on the ball was different. Like everything.
Yeah, he was just fire. He was fire.
Uh-huh.
But we have come to the end of the show. Thank you for sticking with our random shit today.
Yeah, man. Random shit volume 9, dog, coming soon.
Well, this is volume 9. We volume 10 next one coming soon.
Random volume 19.
Fucking volume 19, nigga. You don't know which one. Nigga.
Yeah, random shit.
But you know, stay tuned to Redline Radio, LLC.com. You can listen to Gary Warner, Wild Man. He playing the tunes. He is playing probably some 60s, 70s today.
Let's get them subscribers up, dog. Let's get them YouTube
Please subscribe.
What's the channel? Is it Redline Radio?
The Redline Radio, Redline Media Group LLC, actually.
Redline Media Group LLC. Let's get them 1,000. Let's get to 1,000. Let's get to a band.
Let's get to a band. And you can also follow me at Timbuktu Production on YouTube. Get me up.
Finally did it, huh?
It's been up.
Okay.
It's everything I produce. Not everything on Redline, but it's everything I produce on Redline. So go ahead. Follow us.
Get them subscribers up, dog. We want to hit a band. Then we're going to hit 2 bands. And then we're going to hit 10 million.
Let's go. That's how I go. We love it. Appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Appreciate y'all.
We'll see y'all next week.
I was feeling kind of down tonight. Psych! It's TimbukTuesday!
What?
TimbukTuesday!
Huh?
Yikes!